Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all the audience. Today, my team will present about to overcome the collapse of the MRT track. So first, I would like to introduce my team members. First is Atika, Shifa Hazwani, Ahmad Ashraf, Abdul Halim and me, Ilya Farida. So the first slide will be explained by Miss Atika. Thanks.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all. I will talk about executive summary. The MRT Sungai Buloh Kajang Line, which the first MRT will be built in Malaysia, it is about 51 km. It is from Sungai Buloh to Kajang, and there will be underground station, about seven station, which is Museum Negara, Pasar Seni, Merdeka, Bukit Bintang, Tun Razak Exchange, Cochrane and Maluri. At underground station, there will be two layer platform there, and first passenger. Next, tunneling was chosen because the city centre of Kuala Lumpur is already developed. By tunneling, there will be a minimal disturbance to existing roads and the city landscape. It will also minimize the impact of the traffic and business activity during the construction period. There were two types of tunneling to build the tunnel there, which is earth pressure balance (TBMs) and variable density (TDMs). At Kuala Lumpur, the underground have two type of underground. Half Canny Hills Formation, half of it Kuala Lumpur Limestone Formation. Canny Hills Formation does not have any resistance, but Kuala Lumpur Limestone Formation, they use variable density TBMs because they have cavity there, and they need two company to build that TBMs, which is MMC Gamuda and Herrenknecht AG of Germany. Next, I pass to Shifa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I proceed to organisation. Firstly, Tan Sri Dr. Ali Hamzah, which is the chairman of MRT Corp. Next, Datuk Wira Zahar Abdul Hamid, the chief executive officer. Marcus Livon K, the director of projects. Hanis Fazilah Hassan, director of stakeholder relations and land management. Zaharuddin Saad, general manager of property development. Next, the profile of MRT Corp. Mass Rapid Transit Corporation Private Limited is fully owned by the Ministry of Finance Incorporated. MRT Corp was set up in September 2011 to be the developer and asset owner of Mass Rapid Transit project. MRT Corp also took over the ownership of the project from Syarikat Prasarana Negara Berhad in October 2011. MRT Corp responsibilities include monitoring and tracking the construction of all elevated structures, stations and depots of the project. It also monitors underground works such as tunneling and construction of underground station. Next, MRT Corp also responsible for contracts for the other contracts involved, the procurement process and dispute resolution. Other than that, MRT Corp also ensuring the quality of delivery such as safety, health, security, and environment requirements. Lastly, MRT Corp works hand in hand with MMC Gamuda Private Limited as its project delivery partner and Suruhanjaya Pengangkutan Awam Darat as the supervising agency. Next.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Everyone, is my voice loud and clear? Very well. Okay, moving on. Purpose method. So, what we have been doing over time is we try to come out with the best method or solution so that the catastrophe like the MRT fall will never be repeated. So we try to come out with the best method so that it will not happen. Okay, the first one is we will use a high quality material. This is because with a high quality materials, the railway itself will be very rigid, solid, so it can withstand any, let's say, earthquake. If earthquake ever happen in Malaysia, it will not collapse. The second one is employ professional workers to work on the project. Professional workers, they know what they had to do, so we can trust fully 100% to them, so they can work on the project very efficiently. And the third one is use plan designed by renowned architecture companies. This is because a renowned architecture companies is they are very professional. They know what to do, so they will come up with a plan that is very creative, unique, so that the MRT will look magnificent. So, and it also will become very attractive. And the fourth one is do regular maintenance. Regular maintenance is like let's say an officer come out to the project daily or weekly to check on the project, so that if there are any error, the officer will appoint it to the workers there so that it can be corrected. So, yeah. And the last one is appoint a medical officer to each station. And this is because let's say unexpected thing really happen, an accident. So this medical officer can quickly react and save whoever injured if any accident could ever happen at the workstation. Okay, moving on is recommendation. So by all that proposed method, we choose the most of the best is employ professional workers and use high quality material. So further explanation, the project can be done in a short amount of time with the use of professional workers. So that is said. Besides, by hiring professional workers, they will do their work very carefully, detailed and quick. And therefore, the amount of error can be reduced significantly and lead to a lower casualties. Moving on. The use of high quality material will ensure that the railways and the support beams itself will become more rigid and solid, and this will help the project to be long lasting, thus the cost of maintenance can be reduced. And so, what I would like to say is, we come out with the best or a perfect solution so that the MRT project will become very successful. So no more accident or the fall of MRT will ever happen again. But we also pay close attention to the cost so that the cost of the final project would not be way over the top. So we pay close attention to the cost so that the final project cost will be moderately low. So this is what we need. A perfect MRT project with low cost. Okay, moving on to the next person, Mr. Halim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To my beloved friend. So I'm going to talk about the costing. As one of the teammates say, our recommendation was use high quality materials. So Mass Rapid Transit Corporation says the total cost to build the Klang Valley MRT Sungai Buloh Kajang line will be within RM30 billion on budget and ready for opening at the end of 2016. From the 30 billion, 23 billion of the cost is for system and construction, while 7 billion includes fees for consulting and reimbursable for the project delivery partner. The 23 billion including raw materials, machines, equipments, labor salary, transportation, lawyers agreements and insurance. These are some materials that we use to improvise our railway track. So the first one is rail-based plates. Rail-based plates cost about 650 millions. Then the second one is railway concrete sleepers. It costs about 6,600 million also. Then the floor are made of granites because the floor will be solid and durable and easy to maintain and therefore cheaper in the long run. Move on to number 4, hydraulic seal. Hydraulic seal is to prevent leakage of fluid. This allows the pressure build up on one side of the piston, making the railway track extend or extract. And it also maintaining a constant sealing efficiency. So it costs about 400 million. Then the fifth one is hydraulic cement. Hydraulic cement contains activated aluminum silicate, which they are not very water soluble and quite durable in water and safe from chemical attacks. For example, we use Portland cement. And the final one is ready mixed concrete. Ready mixed concrete is a material that can be cast into different shapes. It's durable, is the most attractive construction material in terms of comprehensive strength. So the total for our material is 3 billion, around 3 billion. So that's all from me.
Thank you, Mr. Halim. Okay, now I would like to conclude that all we know that Mass Rapid Transit Corporation is the company to construct and provide a tender to all the other company of the public transports. So if there any accident happen there, so MRT Corporation will take all the responsibility of the workers and the construction loss. So we, as an engineer, we must propose many methods to details out the informations and the causes of the accident. So we hope that the problem can be solved quickly because of the safety of the workers, community and their users. Thank you. So now I would like to open the Q&A seasons.
So I just want to ask, when the MRT starts their operation? Thank you. when the MRT starts their operation? Thank you.
Aku nak tahu ni siapa yang tulis ni.
Dia ada dua phase lah. Phase pertama dia akan open, phase pertama ni lah. Sungai Buloh Kajang Line.
Ha.
Dia akan start end of the 2000.
Okay, so the MRT project has two phases. The first phase is the MRT Sungai Buloh Kajang line from Sungai Buloh to Semantan will be operational at the end of 2016. To the end of 2016, while the second phase from Semantan to Kajang will become operational by July 2017. So is that answering your questions? Thank you very much.
Okay, so for the whole 17 minutes, 18 minutes, you are explaining how to better build MRT system. But the topic is how to prevent another disaster of an MRT system. MRT system has been under construction almost 2 years now, and then disaster happened. So the question is why it happened and how it happened. And you should provide the proposed method on how to prevent it happen, such as a better SOP. This is clearly you're saying like you're building another MRT system, not to improve the construction of MRT now. Explain. Thank you.
Kerja tak bagus, barang tak teliti. Jadi tak ada officer yang check minggu. Jadi kerja berlaku. So kita orang cuba improvekan daripada menghalang kerja berlaku. Macam tu macam mana?
Ya. Susun aja. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, to answer the question, we are really do to improve. We are not creating another one. The accident happened because the quality that has been used is not so good. They are the lowest of the lowest quality, and the workers like we can see in Malaysia, the workers are like from Nepal, from foreigners that they are not very skillful. So we try to get workers that are more suitable, they are more professional. So that we try to do. We are not trying to build another one. We try to improve it by getting the professional workers, by using the high quality material, so that it will prevent the MRT from falling again. So is that answering your questions? Sir? Okay, thank you. So anyone else have a questions? Is there any? No? Okay, with that, thank you.